The ServiceM8 Automation add-on is a game changer in managing communication with your clients. Automatically email or text your clients to remind them about upcoming bookings, request payment of an overdue invoice, or even follow up on a quote after you've emailed it. Setting up the automation is as easy as turning it on, so you could have ServiceM8 working today, communicating with your clients in just a few easy steps. Automation is an add-on, so you'll need to activate it inside ServiceM8 Add-ons store first. Once activated, it will then appear under the Settings tab. You'll see that there are 3 automations already created for you. To activate each one, simply turn on the Enable button. You can then edit each automation to suit your business needs, sending text and email messages at set intervals. Let's have a quick look at how these 3 automations work. The first is booking reminders. It's pretty inconvenient and frustrating when clients forget their agreed appointment. If you want your clients to receive an automatic reminder, simply attach a badge onto the scheduled job. You can choose whether you want to send a text the day before or an email a week before, or both. Every business has difficulties staying on top of bad payers. Payment follow-up will help you manage the first 2 communication steps by sending automatic messages to clients with outstanding invoices. Step 1 will send a text message to customers with an overdue invoice. Step 2 will follow up with a payment reminder email. If your invoice is still not paid, your next step may need to be a phone call, but hopefully you won't be getting as many of those. Follow-up on quotes will definitely help improve your quote win rate. Automatically send your customers a text a few hours after you've sent them the quote to make sure that they've received it. Then follow up a few days later by email asking if they want to go ahead or have any questions. Let's look at an example of how this might work. We'll set up a quote reminder automation for John's plumbing business. If you haven't already, you'll need to activate the Automation add-on. Once activated, automation will appear under the Settings tab. Next, click on Settings, then activate Quote Follow-up by clicking the Enable button. Now we're going to customize John's quote follow-up automation, so click the Edit button to start the wizard. John wants to be sure his client knows the quote has been sent. The first step is to choose if you want to set your messages by text or email. He is going to use both, so tick both boxes and click Next. John is going to set up an automatic text message that will follow his quotes 2 hours after they have been sent. He's going to set the second message to follow up by email in 7 days' time. This will remind his customer about the quote and hopefully prompt them to accept it and make a booking, or contact him if they need further information. Next, he can personalize his text and email messages that will be sent out. The final screen will show a summary of the quote follow-up and automation that he has just built. That's it. Setup complete. His new quote follow-ups will now go to any new quote that has been sent. He can go back at any time to review or update these settings in automation. Now, let's have a look in the diary of a quoted job. See here, once the quote is sent, the automated messages are set to go. If an upcoming message can't be sent, for example, due to missing phone number, it will be highlighted yellow. You can manually cancel any upcoming messages by hovering your mouse over the diary item and clicking the red X button. Finally, if your client replies to your quote, or if the job is converted to a work order, the automation will not be sent. To see the status of all your scheduled or processed jobs, go to Automation in your settings and click on the Scheduled Processed text. Upcoming actions or messages will show warnings if there's something preventing them from being sent at the scheduled time. For example, a missing email address. If you fix the source of these warnings, then the actions will be processed at the scheduled time. Past actions or messages will either show a success status or a reason why they couldn't be sent. That's it. You're now ready to automate your client communications. You'll win and complete more work, get paid faster, and have more free time to work on your business.